Welcome to our first webinar, and congratulations on getting through the first week of first course and the first step on your journey towards your doctorate. The Doctoral Community Resources, DCR, is really important. You can access that at any time from any of the units that we're in. You can also access School of Education teaching assistance. The link is here, but it's easier to go to the module or the unit and access it there. So, how did it go in week one? If you want, you can take a minute to let me know in response to a thread I set up in this discussion. To successfully complete this course, you will be expected to conduct scholarly inquiry appropriate to current issues in education and apply critical thinking models to analyze professional problems, challenges, or issues in education. More course competencies. Apply information literacy skills to locate scholarly data, theories, and research, and apply scholarly writing skills. Okay, the last two course competencies. Engage in reflective practice as a tool to analyze professional decisions, attitudes, actions, and skills, and analyze the characteristics of professionalism, including ethical behavior and respect for diversity and civil discourse. The learning experience at Capella includes a study assignment or homework. This may include readings or a media piece or other forms of learning, indicated by the lowercase s. An assignment that needs to be turned in. This is typically a formal paper indicated by the lowercase a. You will also have discussions, as you've seen already, and here you'll be responding to the question posed and then discussing the topic with your peer learners. Your assignments are all linked to your own competency map, and you can see iGuide for more information. A primary focus at Capella is the iterative process of writing, which means that you will draft, redraft, receive feedback, redraft, and then eventually submit your assignment. It will serve you well now and well into the future. There are many sources of writing support that you can access. Writing labs, your peer learners, Smart Thinking, which is optional, Turnitin, which is mandatory, you have to use it. And then, of course, the APA manual. You should have the 6th edition. Okay, writing as a scholar, the one thing that came up most commonly in your introductions. First of all, read what the question asks and then answer the question, which seems obvious. Always introduce and always conclude. Use the best word, not the longest, and use direct statements. Just say what you mean. Some little or big details. Always use your APA for format and style. You don't need to know it word for word or memorize it, but you do need to be able to access it. And then there's the standard stuff. Use Times New Roman font, always use headings, and watch your word count. Okay, a quick review of your assignments due during first course. Your writing self-assessment is due July the 16th, so you've probably done it already. Your purpose, reflective practice, and career goals are due July 23rd. Your lit review is due August 6th, and your ethics and diversity in education is due August 27th. Your final paper is due the last day of class, Friday. Note, it's not Sunday, September 15th. Your final paper needs to include required additions, updates, edits, everything you received from prior assignments, smart thinking input, Turnitin, comments from your instructor, and from your own learning. So the final paper assignment is a compilation of the assignments you developed throughout the course. You must revise your previous work to reflect feedback provided by everything I listed before. Rework your assignment to include a new introduction and conclusion for the final paper. It's not just stringing together the prior assignments. Here's my tips for success. Be familiar with your course room so you know where to look stuff up and you can get to it right away. Use a calendar, print it out, put it next to your computer. Schedule your study time each week. Put that on the calendar. After you review the course room, ask questions if you have them, and be familiar with the course expectations. A few more tips for you. Be proactive when you communicate. If you have questions, ask them. Questions about program of study, ask your advisor. If you have tech problems, tech support's the best way to go. Know your DCR. Everything you need is in there. Develop your habit of scholarship now. Motivation is what gets you started, but habit is what keeps you going. The habits you set in first course will help you as you work towards your academic goals. If there's any questions, you know where to find me.
Created using Powtoon.